Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the first day in October series for the pre-market outlook discussion. We wish everyone to have a prosperous month ahead with festive seasons nearing and the important corporate events like earnings and are going to start with some increased activity, increased volatility, and we wish everyone to get increase in good experience and increase in gains as well. So the month of September, hope you all had good experience with our predictions we have made and the report we have circulated. The month of September has been predicted in the way to produce the 0.6% of gains while it is ending the month. In line with our prediction, the market for the September ended with 0.75% higher. Even though in the midst of the September month's trade, those who have experience can easily remember that in the second week, the market's percentage of increase was about to 3.5. And that was from the first September's low it has made, and afterwards from the 24,400 to 25,450 around zone, it has actually posted a rally about 2,000 points. And from that point, the market started correcting consecutively 8 days in a row and made the erosion in the gaining point and end after eroding the 3% around by 0.75% higher for the month. So how it has actually traveled and how it has respected our prediction. So the one another proof for behavior analysis, what we have been made and what we are actually discussing in every days and even on monthly, weekly basis. So these all kind of predictions have been made through our behavior based analysis. So be happy to share that the month of September also meets our prediction with 100% accuracy, because we have predicted about 0.6 plus or minus for that NIFTY's close, and it has closed 0.75%, not even touched 1%. If it is touched or crossed 1%, means the deviation may be, even though it is closing from our prediction, the deviation may be far away, but it has not made in that way. It has almost closed near to that our predicted level. Thank you. This and all because of your own interest, involvements, cooperations, which made us through your positive feedbacks, through your the way of approachment you are doing, whether it is a query based one or a trading based one. So any one even we can take that is actually boosting us to shape ourselves and to lead us to give the reports in the way of analyzing the behavior of every instruments and to produce all kind of recommendations starting with any report still. So that and all only because of you and your participations and your support. So we sincerely thank for entire support, cooperation you have been giving for us. We can move to the part of today's pre-market outlook. Very important day, because for the month of October, we have predicted 5 important dates. So that will be referred by you all once we share the report today. And in that manner, again, it is falling on 1st. So the 1st October would be taking a responsibility to decide the overall next few weeks or overall entire month of October's trend as also can be expected because of today's movement it is going to witness on the chart. So the October month's movement and are probably increasing in the way of volatility and activities when compared to previous months. And corporate actions like corporate earnings side and dividend payment and meetings by the board of every companies would make you all engage with the every instrument or every company side or every stock side to watch out and to make use of the trends or movements they are going to provide. So in that manner, we are stepping into the first day and the opening trend is expected to be in the way of flat again. But it can be somewhat cautious also, one can actually maintain. Because of the neutral trend they are in the global markets, we are actually going to have that kind of a neutral or a flat manner kind of openings. Anyhow, after opening would be the very, very crucial point based on the decision you are going to take for the day. From this day to entire month also can be decided by the 1st of October's overall high and low the market is going to witness, which is not only suited for NIFTY, which can also be extended for other index oriented and sector oriented and even till the individual stock. You can follow this strategy of the first 15 minutes high and low and first 1 hour if it is getting breached, next time frame can be treated as first 1 hour and finally it could be treated as a total days high and low. So by following this high and low and the break subsequently what it is going to give, so the trend can be expected in the same line where the first break is going to happen. So that is what, and if it is going to give you the breakout, the particular time frames low should be maintained as a support or stop loss, and vice versa for the short side also. If it is breaking down the specified time frame oriented lows, that particular specified time frames high should be treated as a stop loss or support zone. Very simple. You can approach this kind of strategies and you may be getting maximum gains when you are following this strategy along with the levels and keeping the trend in mind. So that trend can be easily find out and by our behavior based outcomes what we are providing for you. So that and all will be helping you out to make a fruitful return over approaching the market. And overall, even though the some struggles in the September month who have been faced and some mistakes also or errors also might be happen. So those things and all can be eliminated in current months while following these strategies. That's it. Very simple. And the first 15-minute high and low should be noted. For the NIFTY, we are telling now, after breaking these first 15 minutes high and low, you can take it as a hint for the direction finding, but you should wait for the next any candles. If it is immediate candle means the powerful movement can be expected. If it is not, how long it is getting time to close above or close below, that should be noted, and after that close happens, one can take the decision on trading on the same direction where it is giving. That's it. And in case if the NIFTY closes the first day below 24,400 means there is a very less probability. That means at least a maximum of 20-25% of probability only we are seeing on the NIFTY to close below 24,400, because the interest on attracting the selling or continuing the selling has been reduced and which is what declining in terms of participation on the short side, or in terms of volume also one can take from the charts. So the probability for continuing the downside has been almost reduced, and before breaking further down and all, the bounce kind of activities also can be expected on the Nifty, where one can utilize this kind of bounce to build the long and enjoy the benefits over booking the profits around the resistance point what we have mentioned in the report. And you can also refer, even if you are a positional based trader, means you can refer a monthly market outlook report we are going to present. And from the levels front, 24,500 zone would be acting as an immediate and core support zone for the Nifty today. Around the zone, if it is not breaking below the point of 24,500 and trying to close or sustain above this point in multiple time frames, whether it is 1 hour or whether it is any larger time frame more than 1 hour. So any consecutive 2 time frame candle, if it is example, we are telling that 1 hour you are watching, means consecutive 2 1 hour candle sustaining above 25,500 means you can take the chance to build the long, and you can see the market witnessing a sharp or a steady up move towards the zone of 24,700 to 24,800. So between this level, you can start booking your profits till it is reaching 24,800. You can slowly booking your profits, and with the buy and dip strategy also, you can approach the market. The sectors what we can focus today in markets movement means banking, particularly from the public sector banks one can focus, and metal from the aluminium, afterwards mining, then the steel oriented can be focused. Energy side, oil refiners would be the number one, since we have been keep telling this oil refiners movement and the prediction for the upside and all. So that has already 2 days continuously the oil refiners oriented stocks posted gains, and today also we are expecting some more extension in the movement. After Reliance Industries, ONGC kind of stocks also can be watched out, including Oil India. Another sector, auto. So automobiles with the regular event of sales data which is going to pour on starting today, and based on the sales data they are providing, since the festive season also ends and the GST rate cut already impacted well in a good way by increasing the sales, we can expect some good numbers from the every company's sales side, particularly from the passenger vehicles and two-wheeler side. So the auto can be focused in a higher way. And finally, it would be on realty side, even though it is having some continuation in the negative or bearish trend, some stocks can be expected to give a short covering based rally. So that can actually hold total realty sector's value without making any low further. That is what our projection. So these are the sector based information one can decide. From the stocks front, Nestle India, Oil India, IREDA, Lupin, Rights Limited, Adani Enterprises, Swan Defense and Heavy Industries. These are all the stocks one can actually focus to get maximized movements as well as a return while you are approaching. So that's it from today's pre-market discussion we can have. The first day, hope everyone to have energetic and positive approach towards markets. So everyone to have a successful month ahead. That is what our wishes. So thank you for participating in today's first session of October, and we'll be meeting again on Friday, the 3rd of October in the pre-market outlook. So tomorrow there will be a holiday due to Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti. We can move to some queries that have been asked till now. ICICI Bank. So the query for ICICI Bank is very good now, and the bank's movement have been in a negative manner, but not in a bigger way. So that is what the ICICI Bank stock is actually experiencing. Anyhow, the negativity what the stock is already having should not be continued, because if it continues, the damage can be expected in a higher way. For that, the ICICI Bank stock should not move below or break below 1340, and if it is breaking, that means 1325 should be held. So between 25 to 40 means 15 points of a downside one can expect immediately after breaking 1340. But the more than all, from the positional perspective, if the ICICI Bank closing below 1325, there the damage may be expected in a higher manner. For that, one have to actually closely monitor this level. If it is happening, so one can actually keep building the short or buying the put options. Even for the 15 points of gap the stock is going to give for you, that may also can be approached in the way of the building the short or selling the positions in cash segment, or options means you can sell the call options or buy the put options. So the ICICI Bank will be in a crucial spot to decide the overall trend for the day, as like for Nifty. So close monitoring is required here. So thank you for your query, sir. So anyhow, we'll meet again in next pre-market session. Thank you. Bye-bye.